this is Jakey007 and I am back with
Hi, I'm
my movie reviews
and I'll be reviewing
Mickey 17.
What?
Oh, wow! Did you see that?
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
So, Mickey 17 is the brand new movie from Angon. Okay, you won't be bothering us again. So, back to it. Mickey 17 is a brand new movie from Bong Joon-ho, of course, who directed Parasite not too long ago. And this again is another film that feels completely unique, unlike any other film I've really seen before, especially in the sci-fi genre. I mean, it's extremely rare that we would find a big sci-fi dark comedy that has existential questions, satirical politics, and two Robert Pattinsons. I mean, it's completely wild that this movie was even budgeted and existed, because it does have quite a big scale. Sometimes that does detriment the movie and its tone. I liked it far more as a simple kind of comedy film, which is why I did prefer the first half significantly more than the second. Even though I enjoyed the film all the way through, it just felt like the second half was more serviceable. Big CGI action sequences with aliens. However, I still really enjoyed that second half, and I found it to conclude the story, but it did kind of abandon the concept in favour for something to kind of conclude the story it was building up around the world. But what the first half gave us was a really interesting dystopian story. It really felt completely unique in its tone. It both felt extremely dark and existential, really questioning why we should be living, what's the purpose of death if we're just all expendable people working for a larger cause or government. And of course then it's also extremely funny at the same time. Sometimes in the exact same scene it's able to be existential and both hilarious, having you laughing and thinking. And it's very rare that a movie, especially one of this size and scale, is able to do that. And there is also a great amount of cast members here. Robert Pattinson has brilliant performances.
I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you.
Mark Ruffalo is undeniably over the top and definitely purposely portraying real life politics, maybe a bit too real. Even though his performance is very over the top, it feels very realised in the tone of the film and what it's being satirical of. Stephen Yeun is hilarious in a performance we've really not seen him kind of tackle before.
Why don't you guys do rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll just shoot the loser.
Naomi Ackie is also great. She's really shown to be a brilliant upcoming actress. And Toni Collette is also very, very funny in the movie too. But the master behind this movie is Bong Joon-ho, and even though this feels nothing like what he's done before, it also has bits and pieces from his other films that show his style. Whether it's kind of got the satirical politics and animal cruelty story of Okja, or it's got kind of the dystopian, hard-edged thriller of Snowpiercer, or it's got the unpredictability and tonal shifts of Parasite. This film is just more interesting because it's a mesh of loads of different things. Mostly creates something completely unique. Visually it's also spectacular. The CGI is generally really damn good, and there was more focus on it than I thought there was going to be, especially with these creatures that exist that had a much larger part in the story. So yeah, this movie is exactly everything that I kind of wanted it to be, but it's also didn't take the directions or the tone that I thought it was going to. And to be honest, I prefer that in a movie. I like to be surprised. And again, even though I did like that first half, I preferred it as a drama, and I think if it did have more of that, we could have seen a bit more exploration of the human condition that this film is exploring, but that's not really where the movie was leading. I do have an issue with the scene towards the end feeling quite confusing and unnecessary. I thought it was leading somewhere else, but it wasn't. Some form of dark reveal, but it never really went there. It's kind of a light film by the end. It kind of is just kind of funny. It's exploring realistic messages, and it's doing it in a satirical way, but in a way that kind of feels like it can still be enjoyed by the mass audiences, but it might also challenge them as well. I think this is a really fun movie, and if you love weird, bonkers sci-fi, then this is exactly for you. But if you also love thought-provoking sci-fi, this is for you as well. I love this movie, and I really hope you check it out. I can definitely see it being on the list of best movies of the year so far. I'm going to give Mickey 17 a 9 out of 10. Guys, thank you for watching my review, and if you want more reviews, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below. But you can also check out my Letterboxd down below for more movie reviews. And thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey,